Greetings, families. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are well by the grace of God. Happy New Year in advance. I bring you good news from the AES. The long awaiting, well, it's not very long. The AES television and radio is almost ready. They want to update us on what is going on, as they always do. The building will be in Burkina Faso. We know it will be in the three countries, but the headquarters will be there. It's ready. And also, most importantly, the logo that they will use, they finally agree on it. It's beautiful. It has a lot of meanings to this agenda. Yes, the great agenda. Families, I will let you listen to the three communication ministers of Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, and I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time.
We head for Bamako for the signing of the convention between the AES public media. A memorandum of understanding that hastened the creation of the Confederation's web TV. The channel will serve as a tool for informing the people of AES and responding to untruths about the Confederation. Clearly, our Sahelian nations are fighting disinformation in the communications war, and web TV and the platform that supports them are ready. The communication ministers of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso came to present the logo to the President of the Transition, Army General Simi Goeta, before its publication. The symbol, representative of the three countries, was submitted to the head of state for approval. In the Federation of Sahel States, this important meeting we held in Bamako, the results of which have just been ratified by the College of Heads of State, was a participative and inclusive process. Basically, it's about the logo, the logotype of the AES Confederation, which was the subject of a call for projects launched in the three states. For each state, 3 proposals were selected. And the 3 proposals were forwarded to Bamako, where we put all 9 logos proposed by stage. 3 logos were proposed, and the experts at the workshop, on the basis of very precise technical criteria, came up with a final choice of 3 logos. And of course it was up to the president of our 3 states to make the final choice. So today, we can be happy to say that the Confederation now has a visual identity. We're also talking about the digital platform, the web TV, which will be directly impacted by the graphic charter we've drawn up. And in the coming days, we'll naturally be officially launching these eagerly awaited communication tools. Because it's up to us to occupy the space to block the road to misinformation and thus enable our Confederation to reinforce its achievements and move towards development projects. Of our people, it's obvious that the media shape opinion, and if they are ill-intentioned, they can misdirect it. The Confederation of Sahel States is therefore convinced of the need to confront untruths and reassure populations using their own means of communication. The launch of a web TV is therefore planned, as is the organization of a televised debate, synchronized with the creation of a TV channel and a radio station. Rapidly implement the AES in this mandate. Mali, so we really need to be reassured. He also asked us to immediately take all the necessary steps to make these actions a reality very quickly. Practically everything is done afterwards because we already have a headquarters, we have infrastructures in Burkina Faso, and Burkina has offered this service for Radio Sahel Television, which existed in the 3 countries with its headquarters in Ouagadougou, should be put to work so that these infrastructures can be used immediately to set up. To launch this television, we're going to very quickly launch Web TV. It's the AES.ML with the Mali extension, until we have our own extension with ECON, the international organization of that freezes the number of internet tomorrow. Already, we have agreed to set it up. It's already up and running. We'll be launching it shortly. The communication strategy of the Sahel States Confederation is validated in synergy of action with the endorsement of the 3 heads of state of the directives, who at every stage support one of the strengths of our Confederation. It's the synergy that exists within the College of Heads of State, who speak the same language. In just a few words, they are able to reach a consensus on all the projects. So we've received assurances from our heads of state that we can keep up the momentum and move forward very quickly. Because today the need is there and we have to move very quickly so that our populations can feel the momentum. The Confederation of Sahel States, 3 nations, precise objectives to fight terrorism with territorial defense and to meet development challenges by removing all obstacles to progress in this region. 1 commitment, but also actions.
Thank you, families, for listening up to this stage. I've added another video to this one. The Minister of Mali, Minister of Burkina Faso, they are all in Niger. One for the sports, the arena I shared with you. The sports went on yesterday, was the final one. Yes, I think yesterday was the final one. I'm sorry, I have it. I will share it with you. So they have to meet the minister, sorry, they have to meet the president of Niger to talk about the elephant in the room, security matters, and also the interview that he did, how they are going to work on things face to face. They are serious about everything. Families, I will leave you to listen to what the little that they have to share with us. Of course, they are not going to share it all. I will be back, families. Thank you for your time.
Rintelvaja Emmanuel Ouedraogo and his counterparts from Nigeria and Mali examined the implementation of the Confederation of Sahel States roadmap. They were also received by the President of Niger, to whom they reaffirmed their commitment to the development of the region, and barred the way to any form of destabilization. At the Presidency of the Republic of Niger on Monday, the Burkina delegation led by Rim Talba head of government Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo, together with his counterpart from Mali and Niger, lent themselves to the orientations of the Niger head of state in the implementation of the Confederation of Sahel States. 1H of exchanges was above all a source of encouragement for the 3 prime ministers. His Excellency, the President of the Republic, gave us the guidance and advice that will enable us, as prime ministers of the 3 countries, and therefore of this AES confederation, to work together to carry out what we consider to be a common mission, which is to put in place and put into practice, in the most diligent way possible, public policies in the FSU area that must embody the vision of our heads of state, which is a vision of sovereignty, a vision of fulfillment for the peoples of the FSU. And so the head of state has given us some truly wise advice. This audience serves as a preparatory meeting before the working session of the heads of government of the AES. Diplomacy, defense and development. In the space, the 3 parties are unanimous on strengthening vigilance against any form of destabilization against Burkina, Niger and Mali. We also had the opportunity to be briefed. Content? From the declaration of the AES College of Heads of State. Focusing on attempts to destabilize the company. Unfortunately, this is also the case in neighboring countries. But we were keen to provide guarantees of the commitment of the various governments. At the end of our discussions, we were able to take stock of the implementation of our roadmap, which includes the 3 components. Also on another, different level, all the effectiveness of the US national committees that have been set up in our 3 countries. And it's a meeting that's been very fruitful, and which allows us to look ahead. The implementation of this roadmap, which must meet the aspirations of the peoples of the AES and, above all, enable us, as Prime Minister, to live up to the missions that the 3 heads of state have set for us. As the bearer of this historic vision, the Prime Minister of Niger expressed to his guests the gratitude of the people of Niger to the other peoples of the Confederation for the support they have shown in the weeks and months to come. To the President of Niger.
Thank you, families, for listening to this video. Happy New Year once again. I appreciate you all. Credit to our TB News. Very soon we'll be saying credit to AES News. Yes, it's great news, and I'm looking forward to the opening day, opening ceremony. I'll be back with another news from Niger. I will see you soon. Families, enjoy your day. Stay blessed. Hopefully, I will see you all soon by the grace of God. Bye bye. Enjoy your day.